the bike roast or boost. Boys, we've been getting a lot of bikes on Discord, so much so that producer Logan was telling me that we have a massive backlog of motorcycles right now, and I am inclined to believe him. In fact, why don't we jump over to Discord right now? I will pop over there. I think they're all in the, they're on the live stream submissions. There's so many bikes in here, so rest assured, if you dropped us a bike, we are doing our best to work through them. Looks like some conversation here about the Ducati V2, but yeah, there's lots and lots of photos. So we're gonna do our best to work through them, but just letting you know, we're a little backed up right now. Okay, bike roast and boost. Let's get started. Zach2 on Discord showed us this 2017 Versys 300, built it using KLR forks and wheels with a 21-inch front end. Upgraded the forks with DDCs and progressive fork springs. That's pretty impressive. Raised the rear with a custom-length Hyper Pro rear shock. Ooh, that's smart. You got the geometry set. Good for you. Brought the weight down to 380 pounds with the saddleback and an empty fuel tank. Ooh. Now, this is kind of sweet. Okay, friggin' CF Moto 450 MT or whatever, that little adventure bike, eat your heart out. Look at this man over here with the frickin' KLR Versys 300 hybrid, possibly the best of both worlds. I'm digging this, man. I'm digging it. I'm gonna roll over all kinds of stuff with that big front 21. Dude, this is rad. Got the China Povic exhaust right here. Much knobblier tires as well. Dude, I'm into it. I'm really into it. The thing I don't like about that 450 MT that everyone's talking about, I think it weighs like 430 pounds. How is that like a lightweight little fun? It almost weighs as much as a T7. Like, who cares? This is awesome. This is so sick that you got the geometry correct with the taller shock in the rear, raised this, because like if you just chuck a 21 on a Versys, you kind of screw everything up. So you kind of got to fix it a little bit if you're going to put a bigger front wheel on it. So that is awesome. Look at this absolute champion over here, winning at everything he does. Very nice. Very, very nice. I see a WR back there, hanging with the boys. That's a good time. This is a great idea. Kawasaki just... Okay, let's talk about this for a second. The Versys 300, that's using the Ninja 300 engine that was released in like 2012 or something like that. Why is Kawasaki refusing to launch like a Versys 500 that's more adventure focused? Because that's clearly what people want right now. You see the popularity of the CF Moto 450 MT. I think it's a no-brainer. Just make a Versys 500X or whatever, an adventure rally fun model or whatever, and then keep the Versys 650 the way it is, because apparently people love them. So, yeah. All right. SW20 Mike on Discord. New to me, a 23 XSR900. Oh my God, another XSR900. Why? Hope to be on the next roaster. Boost would be nice. In Phoenix, Arizona. Tail tidy, dart fly screen, Evotech radiator guard, and rear spool, saving pennies for future exhaust, tuned sliders, and a nicer seat. And there it is. Blue XSR. That's a nice looking bike, man. Clean garage. I like it. Yeah, I mean, what can I say about the XSR900 that I haven't already said? These are great, you know? And I think this one especially, people hate the seat on these. They're like, oh, it's got that crazy, like, square seat. It's so ugly. Like, I think it looks good. I think the proportions make sense with the bike. I don't think it's that ugly, honestly. I really like it. Yeah, look at this gentleman enjoying his bike. Good for you. I like it. Yeah, XSR900. Hanging with the little Ninja 400 right there. Very nice. Phoenix has some nice roads to ride, man, for sure. That area of the world has some nice stuff. All right, The Nerve on Discord. My 2005 ZX-10R. Got it recently as my second. I've been riding for 4 years on my dad's bikes, street bike, coming from a same year FZ1 that I rode for a year. Love the FZ1. You guys know I'm a big fan of the FZ1. It had quite a lot of track mods when I got it. GPR stabilizer, GP suspension, ZX14 front calipers, Brembo master sill, ASV clutch lever, Vortex rear sets, Yoshimura slip-on, and a Power Commander 3 with an interesting tune that detunes the mid-range. It might have been a proper track bike then. So far, I've only put on a tailbag, LED headlights to ride at night, and I'm waiting on new tires. Well, if you guys remember last week, we showed the Emo Nemo, the CBR that had the really bad tires on it that unfortunately caused the rider to crash. And so definitely get those tires sorted ASAP. Let's take a look. Oh, it's in clean spec. It's clean. Oh my God. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh man, it's like it rolled off the showroom floor all those years ago. Look at those direct lines to the calipers. No ABS on the front on that bad boy. This thing looks great. Chad, have you guys ever seen a mid-2000s ZX-10 that looked this good? This looks good as hell. This looks really good. Beto Jones asks, is this a pre-recorded live? Absolutely not. No, it's not pre-recorded. I'm right here. Oh, this looks so good. Yeah, loving this one. This looks really nice. Oh, look how clean it is, dude. A clean mid-2000s leader bike. Can't go wrong. Just real sweet. All right. Cyber Redneck on Discord says, this is my 2013 HD Street Glide 105th anniversary. If I recall, number 1935 out of 3500 or something. It is my second bike and my first Harley Davidson, replacing my 86 Honda Shadow VT 1100C. Pat Astor wants me to blink twice. I've owned it for about half a month, and for about a month and a half, and started blipping my throttle for no reason, and including brother in every other sentence I say. And the sudden urge to eat only greasy bar burgers and cheap light beer. But in the end, this bike is fine, albeit heavy as hell, slowish, and the brakes leave something to be desired. But hey, she's a copper, and that's pretty cool, I guess. Surely there are worse uses for $8,000. So 2013 HD Street Glide. Oh, brother, that's a hog if I ever done seen it. It's got the copper penny paint job. A couple more shades and we could call it cockroach, but not quite. Not quite. Look at all that iron, steel, and chrome, brother. Hell yeah. I love this. This Scotty Kilmer meme here. I blow grass clippings on the road because bikers are trash. Guy didn't have any more pictures of the road glide here. Is this the bike that everyone tells me I need to ride from Harley? Because I swear to God, I've ridden like 6 of them and they're all kind of the same, but like apparently I still haven't ridden the right one. I don't know, but yeah, you guys let me know in the chat if there's some Harley I need to ride, because I swear to God, I've ridden like 13 of them and I'm all like, they're fine. I think the Sportster is the best one, honestly. All right, Nick RT on Discord. Got this used with 3K miles. Looked like it was just left in the sun and ignored. After a lot of trim restoration and TLC, this is the result. It's my 6th bike after a 30-year break that I had to take because of life. Yes, it's a Gixxer 250. You guys know on chat how much I love the Gixxer 250. If you guys remember in 2021, we had a Project Gixxer 250, the Hobgoblin. It was awesome. It died a terrible fate. If you guys remember, I flamethrowered that bike. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. And a lot of people dump on them, myself included, but hey, it's what was available for the money I had. I had to move fast before my wife changed her mind, so here we are. Wish me luck in the giveaways, because that's probably the only way this gets replaced before 2030 when the house is paid off. Well, Nick, I like that your priorities are straight. And there it is, boys. The finest beginner bike that money can buy if you're looking at a Suzuki. You know what? Kudos to this guy for not letting him get him down. You know, he's like, dude, screw you. I have a motorcycle. Like, I don't care. And that's how you guys should approach this too. Don't feel like you got to get something super flashy or super cool. Literally riding anything on 2 wheels is better than walking. So it's better than taking the bus or whatever it is you're doing right now, dude. If you got a set of wheels, it's better than having no motorcycle. And sitting around trying to get the best one and doing the spec sheet analysis and creating some sort of crazy Google sheet that you look at all the different power figures and all that is a giant waste of time, boys. Just get a bike. Any bike. Okay, not any bike. Don't get an R1 or a Turbo Hayabusa, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can find a Gixxer 250, just get a damn Gixxer 250. But Alex here in chat says, except for a Boom 250. I agree. Be a little discerning, you know? Don't get the absolute worst of the worst garbage. Be a little discerning. Watch my It Came From Facebook videos and figure out that sweet spot. $2 to $3 grand gets you a great Japanese motorcycle that'll run forever. I've said my piece on it. The paint scheme on this is pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty sweet. These aren't the like. They're they're a little derpy and they're a little slow, but it's fine. You know, it rides just like an R3 or something like that. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, you know? Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying this Yammie Noob live stream clip. Remember, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube, I do the streams. If you want a chance to participate in the live streams, head over to yammie.co and become a member. You'll get access to our Discord server, automatic entries to win our giveaway motorcycles, and access to our newsletter as well. It's a great way to support the show. It's like a bike night that never ends over there. It's a lot of fun, and I'm on there all the time. Join as a member on yammie.co and support the show. Rock from Boston says, just wanted to thank you for all the great videos. I'm 48 and started riding 3 years ago and purchased Trident Trident 660. Recently upgraded to the Street Triple. Great content. Well, thank you, Rock. Appreciate it. That's a nice progression there, 660 to Street Triple. Great choice. All right, MB Grimm, a Vespa GTS 300, because I still need a motorcycle license to ride this 278cc machine, and it still does 70 on the highway with ease. Oh, baby. You know what's funny is, every time I tell my wife, I'm like, I want a new bike. She's like, is it a Vespa? And I'm like, no, God, no. She's like, you should get a Vespa. So you guys let me know if I should do Vespa content. Is that the next Yammie Noob meme machine? What kind of stuff could we do with the Vespa is what I want to know. Chat, if you guys tell me right now, give me some ideas with the Vespa. What could I do? Could I do like Uber Eats deliveries with it? Could I road trip? This thing kind of, you know, it's kind of sexy. Look at it. It's got some style, dude. It's got some panache. All right, screw it. I want a Vespa now, dude. Honestly, look how good this thing is. The handlebars here are like Harley spec. Oh, look at the cup holder, bro. Are you kidding me? You know what? All of this started when my buddy Brandon Chasehorn let me ride his Honda Helix, and then Garrett Gerloff came through to Yammie Noob HQ, and we rode scooters together. He rode his BMW, and I got the chance to ride it, and it's been on my mind ever since. It's been the final frontier for motorcycling for me. I've never done a scooter. I've never owned a scooter, and honestly, it could kind of rip to have a scooter. Like, you could just run little errands with it, absolutely low stakes. Just turn it on and just freaking go. All right, boys. That's it. Honestly, I might do it. Switcher LP says cup holder equals sold. Dude, honestly, yeah. Like, look at the bag back here. That seat looks so comfy. We could do like, dude. I know what we could do. We could do huge road trip on the Vespa. Why not? Why not, dude? This is so sick. God, I want a Vespa. I genuinely want a Vespa now. They're kind of pricey though, aren't they? Because it's got the name brand. Oh, I might buy one. I honestly, don't tell my wife I said this, but I worry to God because she wants to ride it and she's not very coordinated. And I'm like, please don't ride the scooter. Like, you're gonna break all of your limbs. Don't do that. Sorry, honey. Sorry. Okay, only Slighty Squid on Discord. Here's my 2007 ZX-6R. Ooh, nice. It's not much, but I'm proud of where I am considering my first bike was an 04 CBR 600 that I bought with a blown motor, replaced the motor, and it still had too many issues, so sold it for $3,700, bought a clapped out CBR 1000 RR sight unseen for $4,000 that turned out to have piston slap and a boatload of electrical problems that then somehow traded that to see what you got in front of you. Wow. What a sort of, what's the term? Not Oedipus. He's the guy that had sex with his mom. Odyssean journey? There's a word. I don't know, guys. It's late in the day. Got my hands dirty doing fork seals because he told me they were new, but noticed they were gushing by the time I got home. Ugh. Had a wobbly gas tank because of a partially stripped bolt, which I had to wait 2 weeks for. Replaced the brakes because one of the front rotors was warped, and fixed an exhaust leak, and now she seems to be stable. You know, oh my God, that looks exactly like I thought it would. This to me sounds like the girls are like, I can fix him. Honey, you really can't. This is, I like the, I'm pretty sure producer Logan put this down here, or that's the name of the file, 2007 ZX-6R 360p resolution.jpg. There it is, hauling away on the U-Haul. Logan says Sisyphean feat. Yeah, kind of like Sisyphus. I was really thinking more like an epic journey, not like repeating the same thing, but it could be a mix of Odysseus and Sisyphus, but who knows? My Greek mythology knowledge is a little bad right now. But, I mean, it looks exactly like I thought it would. Look, man, like I said with the Gixxer 250 guy, as long as it runs and it doesn't cause you too many issues, it's a great bike, you know? And honestly, the gold, it kind of slaps, dude. It's kind of cool. It's got a good shape. I don't know why Kawasaki made like 9 different body styles for the ZX-6R in the mid-2000s, and there's like 3 different engines they put in that bike in the mid-2000s. I can never remember which one's which and which one looks good. All I know is, to my eye, the 2013 ZX6 is the best looking one. The 636 from 2013, I think that's the best looking ZX6, bar none, for sure. All right, Smeal Bacon asks, or he shows us here his bike, 99 VFR800. Oh, absolutely patrician choice. I bought it as my first bike May of this year, right before I graduated high school. For me, I don't know if I could have picked a better bike. One owner and 42,000 miles. It was actually donated during COVID and sold at auction. The V4 power with the gear-driven cams propels my 250 mass of meat with no issue at all. All I've done to it is install a full stainless Delcavic exhaust since the mild steel one had rusted out. Currently, I'm using it as my commuter along with my other baby, the Red Mustang GT, to my first year of college. Well, you good buddy, you're doing your first year of college right. I had a Mazda 3. You got a VFR and a Mustang. That's pretty sweet. So let's take a look. Oh, that's a great bike. Look at the seat. Look at the, it looks like textured or perforated. You don't want a perforated seat. I'll tell you that right now. You do not want a seat that can absorb liquids ever on any motorcycle, because it's going to stink to high heaven. And you will literally park in your garage and you'll go in and just like sniff around and be like, what is that? The hell is, what is that smell? That smell is you. You did that. I love the old school pod turn indicators. Now, man, 90s Hondas, they still look good, dude. They still look good. They've lost their way for sure. They've really lost their way. You're flexing so hard on your buddy with the Ninja right there. You're like, dude, I got a V4. Screw you. It sounds so sick. Best part about it, look at that. Straps for luggage. VFR is a sleeper commuter bike, boys. Let me tell you right now. It's like, oh, a dog. Wonderful. How nice. He's looking like he has a good time. Make sure he puts a helmet on if he's going to go for a ride, though. That's for sure. Coffee Spree on Discord with, you guessed it, a Yamaha XSR, but not a 900. Don't worry, a 700. 700. We're not a 900. But what I am curious about is this bike back here. What is that? It looks like is it an MTO? No, it's not an MTO7, but it's a parallel twin. It could be, I see the case cover here, Versys 650, Ninja 650 platform, parallel twin. The pipes look cool. I don't know what this is back here, but anyways, that does look pretty good. Coffee Spree. The XSR700 with the gold rims. Looking good, man. Looking good. I like it. Looking pretty good. All the sexy shots late at night. I love the 3/4 view on these bikes. They look mean. They look muscular. All right, JP on a rocket. This is my 2004 Yamaha R6. I've had it since September of 2023, and I've loved this thing ever since. It's got a few things that needs to be touched up, but that comes with the territory of owning a 20-year-old bike. That is crazy. It's been 20 years. Hope you enjoy looking at it as much as I like riding it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. I will try to have a wonderful day. Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna be really for real with you guys right now. This is not my favorite body style of R6. I think that the headlight situation just looks a little weird. It looks like its eyes are low and its mouth is kind of open like that, you know, like doing like a sloth thing. It's never been too appealing to my eye, I have to say. Obviously, 08 R6 is the patrician R6 to get. It's the god we pray to. That's the best one. But you know, you're doing the Instagram kind of fit here, right? You got the race boots and the race gloves with the hoodie and a helmet. I see this all the time on the old Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But why the hell is it on the counter? What the? How did you get that up there? Why is it up there? What was it for Instagram? Cooking with the R6? Was it something like, oh, bro, let me cook, and then like the bike is in the kitchen? It's like, oh, it's so funny. That's the only thing I can think of, because I don't know why. Why is it here? You know, some people put their bikes in the living room. This is like the next level. You know, some people mount them up on the walls. Which the ones that they mount up on the walls, I got to tell you, those scare the piss out of me. There's a photo of a guy who's like chilling on a couch and his Ducati is above him right here. I'm like, bro, it would take one bolt. It would take one bolt and that bike would just end you. You'd get compressed and crushed. So don't mount a bike up on the wall. Well, boys, that's the end of this video. But you know what's really cool? Our members over on YammieNoob.co are the reason that we can keep this show going. I have a ton of fun doing this, and without those members, it would simply be impossible. So as a way of giving back, I give away these awesome motorcycles. This is an MT-09 SP that's up for grabs right now on YammieNoob.co. So join as a member, click that link down below on YammieNoob.co. But while you're doing that, click this link right over here and keep watching some more videos. Learn more about motorcycling, have some fun with me, watch some cool memes, and maybe I will also elucidate you to some of the finest cultural touchstones in motorcycling.